Hey, what's going on? I want to take you into one of my mixes here and show you a trick that I use to really create a bigger, beefier, fatter guitar sound for the outro of a song that really needed it and didn't have it in the tracks. So it was almost like creating this fatter guitar tone out of thin air, out of something that was not provided. So let me just show you the song as it is here. So it's a pretty mellow song that builds up to this bigger outro. Now, the problem I had is I'm going to mute this track right here. These are the tracks that I was given for rhythm guitars. So we had these crunchy guitars left and right. I really like the tone there, but just on its own, it wasn't exploding at this end section the way I wanted it to. You know what I mean? They just lacked that extra bite and fatness and beef that we needed at the end here. And they didn't provide any other heavier tracks, and these are already amped. So I'm looking through the tracks I have. What they did give me is this clean guitar strum. So let me bypass the plugins. Here's the track that was provided, another guitar track. Literally just a kind of a weakly played clean guitar strum here. I was like, I need to figure out how to get a heavy guitar tone in the mix here. So I took this clean guitar strum track. I don't know if it was a straight DI. I don't think so. I think it was some type of amp. But it's like, I'm not going to go through and set up an actual amp and reamp and all that stuff. So I looked through my plugins, pulled up this CLA guitar plugin, which has this little amp modeling option here. So let's check out what this did. So it's not bad, right? At least we got like a distorted, heavy guitar now out of this clean track that we were given. Now, it was a little bit nasty on the low end and high end, so I just had this EQ to clean up the lows and then filter out some of the high end fizz. Clean up the low end, clean up the fizz. And boost a little mid-range here. So that's the EQ. That's a big improvement. But I didn't want this just straight up the middle in the mix. I wanted it to sound like two more heavy left and right guitar layers, but there's only one track here. So solution, threw on this mono to stereo delay plugin, just a stock delay plugin in Pro Tools. Mono to stereo meaning it's a mono track, but it's going to spit out a separate left and right signals, so it turns a mono track into a stereo track. The settings I used on this, on the left side right here, nothing, okay? Nothing changed. Zero delay. So nothing has changed on the left side. On the right side, the only thing that's changed is I've delayed the right side by 30 milliseconds. So listen to the effect that this has. It sounds weird at first, but then you get used to it. It just sounds like a stereo guitar track now, right? It actually almost sounds like two different takes. So let's walk through this all again. Here's the track that was provided. Pretty drastic, right? But listen to what it does. And I'm not using this extra tone layer that I've created as like the main center stage guitar part here, but listen to what it's adding to the mix. First with just the guitars. So here's the crunchy guitars that they did record. And then this new one that I created. See how much size and just bite and energy that adds? It's really about adding energy to this outro. So again, let's hear this last build up without that track. Now with it. So you can hear how that just adds an extra lift to this outro, some extra energy. And I wanted to share that with you because I think, by the way, this wasn't something that I just instantly know what to do, okay? I struggled with the outro of this mix. I just like, this needs more energy. This needs to pop and explode more. I need a lift here. Tried some different techniques, ended up trying this out, and it worked. And it fit perfectly. It was exactly what I needed in this mix. So sometimes you got to get creative. You got to find some track that's been provided and see what you can do with it to transform it into what you need for the song. Now, this mix that I just showed you in this little piece of it, this is actually taken from one of my full programs that I ran where I actually mixed in real time for the students through from the absolute scratch to the end of the song. And during that program, with this mix, you actually got to see me struggle with different things and I eventually land on this solution to add some life and energy to the outro of this song. And starting next week, I'm going to be taking one of the other songs from that program and I'm going to be live streaming the entire mix from start to finish in real time for you right here on YouTube. So if that's something you're interested in, then please make sure you subscribe to this channel, turn on your notifications because you don't want to miss it. I'm going to live stream the videos of me mixing a song from start to finish, all of it, and then I'll leave those videos up for just a few days before taking them down. So if you want to see a real mix, start to finish in real time from me, and by the way, this is going to be on a song that was submitted by just one of the course members at the time. So not something that was recorded in a pristine studio and has no problems or anything. This is real world, gritty tracks, the same kind of tracks that you're mixing at your studio. So to catch that live stream, just make sure you're subscribed to this channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. And if you're on my email list, I'll also be sending you email reminders. So watch out for these live streams next week. Can't wait to share this with you and hope to see you there.